Hey, can we talk real quick about how amazing the music has so far been for Ultimate?
Yeah, well, the
Like the stuff
Smash
that they've
music's
shown
always good.
off.
They always do this weird,
It's so good.
like for a premise as goofy as it is, it's like, what if Mario and Link and Solid Snake were fighting? Like, they go all out with making the music just set the tone of being this epic, ominous Latin war. So
Latin lore.
it's just a great contrast that kind of helps make it believable that these things are happening. You got fucking, like, King Dedede walking around putting little badges on everyone's noses to keep them from turning into statues, and then, like, the Latin chanting starts up, and it's like, yeah, no, we'll believe this is happening. Samus and Pikachu are hanging out together in this...
Well, that's because they're, like, forced to do it, though.
Yeah, but like you just, when the music sets that sort of, this is a serious song sort of thing, it's like, it makes it easier to get into that, and it works.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She was looking at a thing.
She's just rubbing her head on the wall like she was itchy.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, and a lot of people forget this, Samus does have an affinity for animals, too. That's totally a thing for her character. The actual, for real ending of Super Metroid is that she goes back and saves all the animals on a planet that's going to explode.
Oh, okay.
Because the animals help her throughout the storyline, and then you take the time to go back and save every single one of these animals.
I have never completed a Metroid of any kind.
Yeah, that's fair.
Before
a lot
the
of people
first,
haven't, I think.
Before the first Smash came out, I had never heard of Metroid.
Oh, that's sad, though.
Look, there was no Metroid 64.
Technically, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there was no N64 Metroid. I didn't have an SNES, and we
I
just
had a
didn't
NES.
have we didn't have Metroid on our NES at home.
Yeah.
Like, that just, I didn't know who that was. Neither did anyone, I think, because, like, all of the kids in middle school thought Samus was a boy.
I mean, I know who it was.
Yeah, well, I didn't know who you were in middle school, so you
Yeah,
couldn't
right.
come over and tell me about it.
I guess.
The weird delay where you do a little air hop
I
is
love
so
doing
weird.
that. It's weird, but I love it. It
Yeah.
feels so good.
It's like this game becomes slightly more cartoony for a second.
Yeah, just for like a split second, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Please don't do that to me.
I
There we
think what I would do if I were in charge of how Smash works
Oh.
is I would just make the lore as similar to the first game as possible while doing, you know, the graphical level and the soundtrack and
Yeah.
just general feel of the modern games. But like, nope, this is in a kid's room, all your characters are dolls, but they're dolls
please get out of
whacking
my
each
way.
other with sticks while like ominous Latin chanting is happening, and a giant hand and some Tron Angel are trying to kill you.
There we go. Oh, fuck. I wasn't sure I was actually going to hit her again.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
confetti.
Here's your cake.
Hitting her in the butt with a cake.
I guess.
Okay.
She's going to wail on her tail a little bit more. Oh, gosh. Here's your present.
The only Metroid I've ever, like, played was the first Prime. Didn't beat it. I don't remember why.
Yeah.
It's relatively intuitive up until a point, and then I think I just couldn't figure out where to go next. Which is also why I've never beaten the first Final Fantasy. It's intuitive up until a point, and then they just stop telling you where to go.
I guess a little bit.
So it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to scan the entire map. That's boring. I'm going to go play something else.
Well, it's from an era where it was like, oh no, that's kind of just how most games worked. You kind of just had to do it,
Yeah.
make it work.
But, like, we live in a time when I could be playing a million other games.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, oh, I'm
And
stuck in this
nowadays.
game. Here's another 5 games I could be playing. That's the thing, is that they're competing for my attention with things
Yeah,
that...
yeah.
They're currently competing with things that not only are easier to figure out, but will just hand me shit just for existing. Like, I can go through the trouble of level grinding in, like, a Final Fantasy and getting all these things and getting all the secrets, or I can just click beep boop and go into my little tappity fish game on my phone or whatever, and just, here's some prizes for logging in today. Here's some prizes for watching an ad.
Yeah, but
here's a million things just for you.
I hate that we live in that era, I gotta be honest. Like, to some extent, that's just terrible and sad.
I'm a digital hoarder. I will take and accept all gifts, no matter how cheap or hollow. And I will put them all in a nice little row and show them off.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, there she is. You were looking up and I was like, where the fuck is she? Oh, she's in the landscape.
Yeah, a little bit. Trying to hit more stuff and see if it comes down on her.
Some of it, I think, just isn't.
I'm fairly certain some parts of these areas are
just
supposed
wedge
to
beetle
fall.
onto her.
I have found a handful of the dropping points here and there, so it's like I'm expecting more of them to show up eventually. Yeah, you're super right though. Oh no!
Oh,
Did I
well,
hit her?
there's more wedge beetles. They're all over the place.
Yeah, this area's got an awful lot of wedge beetles just hanging out.
It almost makes it look like they want you to mount her, but I don't know if you can.
A little bit. I keep thinking I'm supposed to mount this thing, and I can't. Ooh, hit her in the shoulder, and it actually did damage, like real damage.
Nice.
Now that's what I call real damage.
Now you're just damaging that Gajalaga.
Yeah, I know. I'm hitting her in the foot, too, though.
They just do not seem to be helping you either. Are they her bodyguards?
Yeah,
or
no,
what?
they're actively hurting me. I don't know what you're talking about helping.
Okay.
They
So-
never were helping me.
They will hit monsters as much as they hit people. Normally. But I don't think they're even trying to hit her.
No, I don't think so either.
Normally, when you're up against, like, I don't know, a Baroth or whatever, and you run through an area with them, they will just throw little sleep dots and they'll put to sleep this thing you're fighting.
I think that might be that they're accidentally missing you and hitting other things.
I've seen it happen while I'm arriving at them fighting something.
Well, maybe then. I don't know.
Like, I've straight up just been chasing something down that was trying to leave, and it got caught up on a couple of Gajalakas.
Yes.
But they don't seem to be hostile towards her in the slightest.
No, I don't think they care.
So, yeah.
There we go. That was some good damage.
Her eyes are still open while this is happening, though.
Yeah.
She's staring at you while you hit her.
Come on. No.
I kind of just
okay.
want to climb up on those horns and ride her around. She wouldn't be
little
able to
bit,
get you
yeah.
up from up there.
Oh my god, it's all the little movements that she does that are like kind of annoying because they change where she is in the hitbox and everything else. It's like, come on.
So her official nickname is Goldilocks. I
Well,
guess.
that's the Admiral calls her that, but I don't think that that's her like official nickname or anything.
Like I can't give her a name the way I've named like Lydia and Daryl.
I guess not.
Like she's Goldilocks. It's already been stated.
Sorta.
See you around, buddy.
Who the?
What?
I
Wait,
keep forgetting
you
that
have
guy's a
not been
thing.
here the entire time, sir.
He was not involved in any of this.
No, he really was not. Is that a thing? No.
It might be, but he might be out of range.
Kinda hit her.
It's good enough.
Yeah, kinda.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking for more stuff up above that I might be able to do. I knew she was going into the thing, so there was no way I was going to be able to hit her.
Yeah. Oh, by the end of this, remind me that we gotta look at the new pets in the room.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, more of these. Climb up here.
Do we have anything to say about the fact that Pokemon Go comes out really soon?
It's just that I'm still not sure if we're getting it for the channel. I thought for a while I knew for sure we were.
Yeah,
and
you were pretty confident for a long time.
Now I'm kind of questioning it because that game just looks worse and worse as time goes on. Like, at first it was like, oh, it doesn't matter because it's just it's a spin-off game, and then it's like, no, it's not a spin-off, but it is, you know, a new idea where we're still going to have a new game come out, and it's going to be fine. And now it's turned into, I don't know if people have seen it, Masuda saying that he hates how people play Pokemon normally, and how he's hoping that from now on they'll just produce Pokemon Let's Go style games, and that'll just be how the games are from now on.
Wow, that did more bits
Yeah, that was
than
pretty
usual.
good. It hit it all up her back. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so when they first announced the game, you were like, well, we're getting it for the channel. We definitely are. It's a Pokemon game. Gotta get it for the channel. I was looking at it, I was like, I don't want this. This looks bad.
Yeah.
And I've had a consistent opinion this whole time, while the news that's come out about it has made us, like, shift in confidence. I've just been like, yeah, well, even if it was at the best of its possible ways to be, like, it's still just, it's Pokemon Go.
Yeah, well,
Switch.
my immediate response to that was, look, it's Pokemon no matter what. Even if it's a little Pokemon Go-y, it's not too bad, it's probably fine. So long as it's not, you know, replacing the main series. And now it's like Masuda's basically acting like, well, it might replace the main series. And it's like, oh, why is this happening, Masuda? Okay. Fucking alright. Making these decisions a little rashly, aren't you? Because this game is not gonna sell.
Or at least it's, like, they've got no reason to believe it's going to be a huge success.
They actively
Oh my god, that
have-
made her so shiny.
Yeah, I know. They actively have anti-reasons to believe that. This is the, I think most, according to some people who have been keeping track of these things, the most, out of all of the games for Pokemon that have ever come out, this is the game where they have lost the most pre-orders.
That was cool what you did
Yeah,
there,
I know.
but ouch.
Yeah, but ouch. Like, out of all of the fucking games that they've had come out that have had, like, pre-orders and things like that as options, this game has lost...
She
Wow,
doesn't
okay, she
care.
does not even give a fuck. She too fly. She's used to seeing that shiny.
That might be it. Or it might be
Uh,
some weird personal immunity. But,
Probably.
I mean, she's so sparkly. Why should she care?
But it's one of those things where it's like, oh, so literally, the game has lost them, like, a great number of sales already. The game's not even out. It's already kind of losing them sales, sort of.
What's sad is, and chat's pointing it out too, basically, it's Pokemon, normies are gonna buy it.
Maybe. So here's the thing. Typically Pokemon, you think of relying on the normie market, and you think of relying on, like, oh, Pokemon Go was a thing, and that did super well, and it's like, Pokemon Go didn't do as well as people think. It did really well, it made them a ton of money, but then also they had to contend with the fact that, like, to some extent, that actually did hurt their brand slightly, and the game isn't popular anymore. People had, like, normies had that whole thing where it was like, oh, like, fucking, people really enjoy Pokemon Go for a while.
It
and
was
then kinda
exclusively
died.
to normies who grew out of Pokemon after Gen 1.
Yeah, and clearly that's what they're just trying to push for with Pokemon
Right.
Let's Go, is
They're
like, let's
bringing
bring
it back to
back
Kanto.
it's literally yellow version, and it's like, I don't have any problem with that as the thing. I actually enjoy that concept, but then at the same time, it's like, they removed, like, fucking abilities, for instance. I don't understand how you can remove abilities from a Pokemon game and be like, yeah, this is a good continuation. It is a good new game. It's like, excuse me, you've done something strange. Oh, fucking hell. I couldn't run up the wall. It wasn't letting me run, it was doing that stupid thing.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm gonna have to take the... Oh, hey.
Oh, fuck.
Wait a minute, I can just check the thing here, I forgot. Thank you, Gnome Drunksky? There you go. Can you read that for
Gnome
me?
Drunksky. Got it right.
Thank you, Gnome Drunksky. Sorry about that. I had to read it fast while I was taking this slide.
Thank you for visiting our floorboards.
Thank you for hanging out in the floorboards. Thank you for following. Like, for actual.
We ate your
Okay,
boots
there we
because you
go.
didn't need them.
I'm just gonna be wasting flash pods if I keep firing them, so I don't even think it's worth
Yeah,
it.
it's not doing anything.
Yeah, and she's just walking away anyway.
She waits for us to show up before he does it.
I know. I think she actively does wait for at least one hunter to show up before she leaves. Jeez. Let's do that again. Pursuit level went up. Research points increased somewhat. We really didn't pick much up in the way of research points.
Well, it's still
I was
good
trying to
because
pick them up as time went on.
you're always low on them, so any is good.
Yeah.
So Pursuit is up to like 3, so it's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Reward level, you've got
It's
40
not
out of
gone up at
100.
all. It's been 40 out
Okay.
of 100.
Right button over.
Yeah,
You
I
haven't
know,
reached third
I know,
area.
I know.
And you haven't reached level 4.
I know.
You just gotta keep go.
I can see how this was made for 16 people.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't like the concept of, like, blaming Gen 1ers, by the way, for stuff like that, because, like, I started playing the game in Gen 1. Please don't
Yeah,
like...
people try to levy that against me a lot because I'll say that there's a lot of Pokemon in, like, 5th gen and onward that I think are ugly, but it's like, I still like many designs in those games, it's just certain ones are bad.
And I get that as a concept, it's like, no, Gen 1ers are people who prefer Gen 1 concepts, who argue that the game's peaked in Gen 1 and then never again, and it's like, yeah,
So
that's
first
fair,
of all,
I
that's
understand
false.
that, but...
The game's peaked in 2nd gen, but then they remade 2nd gen and 4th gen, so you can argue that they peaked in 4th gen.
I don't honestly think that the game's ever peaked. Like...
I think they did. Diamond was, well, I guess just in general 4th gen, but I think of it as just Diamond, is where they hit their peak. Really good designs, really good gameplay, it's just everything is just good. And then in 5th gen, they decided they need to remake the Pokedex, and a lot of it just felt unfinished. And then 6th and onwards, I haven't personally played, but like, I don't know, just... They started putting less new Pokemon in and trying a bunch of new weird concepts. Mega Evolution seemed like a gimmick. Z-moves are a gimmick. It's just like, you could have just kept doing solid gameplay. They're trying new things and that's good.
They still had solid gameplay. They were still fine. I really liked some of those concepts, to be honest.
It's like, some of them just seemed like a waste of time.
No, I think that there was no waste of time. I think Pokemon as itself, from top to bottom, was a waste of time. And to argue that the games aren't as good because they're gimmicky is like, that just... No, that betrays the concept of what the game is.
Okay, well, some of the Mega Evolutions you can't even get anymore if you're using the wrong version of the game, or you didn't get a Mega Stone in a tournament or
Not
something.
true. The tournament bit is actually a thing that they kind of did for a bit, but they dropped that almost entirely. You can't... Any of the Megastones where it's like, oh, you had to get it from an event, that's a thing that doesn't exist anymore, because you can't trade items up.
Well, I remember that you were mad about it.
I was mad about it for a while. There was some issue right near the beginning, I want to say, of about Gen...
7.
God, 7, yeah, where it was, they had basically hid them behind really stupid, pointless stuff, and I got really, really mad about it. But to be honest, those games are... Is she already over here? Oh, fuck, she's fast as shit today. It's been an issue that they've kind of fixed, I think. What I don't like is that they started adding Pokemon mid-generation. That annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah, you were really mad about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon
existing. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon really piss me off. Like, those I have some issues with. I could go on and on about how angry those make me sometimes, but it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not even being like, oh man, patterns are the best. It's like, no. Like, that is a bad idea, because that just means that from now on, people no longer have to buy the first game in, the thing. It's a bad idea on behalf of, like, Game Freak to have set it up that way. Because now people have lost faith in the games because, oh, well, I guess I can't get everything because I have to wait until the next games come out, so I may as well just wait.
As far as I'm concerned, it goes Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, Uranium. Everything else is not fun for me.
I don't think Ori Poke is in the chat right now.
That's fine. I'm just saying it. It's just, look, Gen 1, good. Gen 2, better. Gen 3, kind of a little lag, but not bad. Just a little bit of a lag. 4, perfect. Everything else after that, fuck it. Let's just make reskins of 4 with new plots and weird little fan concepts forever. I would like that.
I like 3D Pokemon.
Well, okay, like I said, I haven't personally had a 3D Pokemon game for myself.
Yeah,
so, like, I don't have the full assessment. But, like, 5th gen, like, just stop there. Just stop before 5th gen. It didn't need to happen.
I like 5th gen.
5th gen was so ugly and so full of half-assed concepts of weird... What was that weird semi-online portal shit where you get yourself buffs or whatever? What the hell was that?
That has continued in every game after that.
Seriously?
Yeah, 6th and 7th both have that. Actually, you know what? 7th might, but 6th might not, but 6th definitely does.
It made no sense and it felt like a dead concept.
Yeah, they had some ideas that people really did like and that they tried to bring back, and then some concepts that people didn't like that they tried to sort of get away from. There's some stuff that carries on and some stuff that doesn't. It's true.
Also, I want a game where, like, it's all contests. I know that sounds dumb.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I know that doesn't sound like an appealing idea, but just flesh out the contest system where it used to be pretty much every move had a secondary contest-related function, and the stats, like there were stats for it, and you treated it almost like a battle. Just flesh that out, refine it as though it's going to be its own game. Just make that just a thing. Maybe have it so that it's like the generation, one version is battling and the other is contests. Like they're just versions. And then make it not enough. So that one of them's girl version and one of them's boy version. Don't do that. Because that's kind of what they were going for with contests, which was not very well done. Or at least that's what they were going for in, like, the anime. It was always...
the anime approached it that way. I feel like that was a mistake. I don't think that was necessary.
And then also, they did it in 6th gen, even though there weren't contests.
Yeah, well, they did it in every version that didn't have contests after contests. That was not exclusive.
5th gen, his companion was literally a gym leader and eventually champion.
Okay,
what did Iris do?
Iris didn't do that.
Okay.
Iris was like, oh, I'm going to be battling, and I'm going to collect badges, and then people were like, this is just kind of annoying because it's just a second Ash.
We didn't do a lot of the 5th gen anime, so I don't have a very good assessment of her, but she seems like the best companion.
She's okay.
Like, I like Dawn in general. She's good. But, like, Iris did things, and that's cool.
Iris did do things. She was also actually the champion.
Yeah.
I don't think she was the champion in that series, but in the games, in Black and White 2, she becomes the champion. That's her shtick.
Yeah, so like that's like maybe the only thing from 5th gen that I like was that they kind of had Ash hang out with like someone who's actually good at things.
Yeah, well.
There were probably, if I looked at a list, some 5th gen designs I liked too, but there was a ton that I didn't. Like, that has
Scrafty.
all the worst.
Scrafty is like my favorite fucking Pokemon.
Scrafty's fine. All of my least favorites are from 5th gen though.
Yeah, a lot of people made that argument, but I think there's nothing really wrong with them.
It's not an argument, it's an opinion. It's just I don't like these designs.
I'm just saying.
And if other people agree with me, it just means we share an opinion. It doesn't mean that we're fighting you.
I'm not declaring that you're fighting me.
You said it's an argument. Like, it's not, like, we're not debating over what my opinion is.
I guess.
Huh. So she's just going through the wall? Yeah, she's not going to a new area?
No, she's going back to here.
Okay.
That's just how she do.
Every time I think she's going to a new cave.
Nope. She just goes from one to the other to the other to the other. She's a little angrier now than usual, though.
It's because you keep hitting her.
I didn't hit her almost at all this last time. I mean, I have.
You've done it like 5 times.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
That's not gonna break.
No, it isn't. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Stupid Gajalica piece of shit. How dare you.
Well, at least they're kind of getting their asses kicked.
Yeah,
too.
no, because she doesn't care. Like, they don't fight her, but she beats the tar out of them.
Yeah, they're just minions.
Yeah, which I don't like them being used as. I like them more when they're sort of catty.
Yeah, when they were kind of just free agents.
Yeah, like, that's fine. I'm okay with free agent Gajalikas.
Yeah, where they're just hitting everything because they want you to get out of their swamp.
Or whatever, sure.
Yeah. I could see that flap in the back being a lobe fin.
Right, it kind of looks like a lobe fin.
Maybe.
Is that one gonna fall? Nah.
You're just so excited for things falling.
I really want things to fall on her. They do so much fucking damage. They were doing like 1,500 damage, and I'm sitting over here doing like my big ass spin, and I'm doing like 100. And it's like, it's so much better when I can get the rocks to do the work for me. Is this really?
Just a weird little cave
Huh.
where you're blocked off from her.
Yeah, strange choice. Hey, come here. Fight me.
She couldn't find you.
She can find me now.
No,
Right
she can't
here.
apparently. She just doesn't care right now.
Oh, there we
Nice.
go. Made her little foot kind of twitch.
Oh, she twitches her feet every time.
Oop. Nope, you're not what I'm aiming for.
Nice.
There we go. Oh, thank God. I broke something on her.
Left hind leg gold plating.
Huh.
Nice. You got 30 reward points.
Oh, very nice.
That puts you up to 70.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's still not enough for the first level.
No, that's fine, though. So long as I broke something, so now I can hit her more. But I don't know if that's even the case.
Hey, did it get rid of one of her lobes? I think it
I
did.
think it might have.
Huh,
might do.
Okay, so that limb. She's just a four-legged elder dragon, I guess.
Maybe she's got more legs underneath and we just can't see.
Leg?
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 Leg. Yes. Is she fucking off?
Oh, come on, you Izzy. You fucking asshole crabs. Give me that stuff. Quit stealing my drops.
Those are probably just sell items.
I think most of them might be,
Yeah, like you've gotten nuggets and stuff every so often, but you're getting just fragments
Yeah,
now.
I'm noticing. She is not in the final area, by the way. She is just up here.
Have we ever figured out what the numbers on the map are when it goes up and down in red?
Up and down in red?
Look next to her, it's like -12. And
Oh,
it was
I think
going
that's her
up and down.
stamina.
Okay. For a while I thought it was distance from you.
Nah.
Okay. She's trying to flee.
Yeah, she's trying to get to the area. I know. She's going about it the wrong way, though. She's taking a very long path.
She's still way faster than you.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because she's way bigger than I am.
Why was it that we were finding pine cones off of her in the Elder's Recess and she doesn't hang out there?
I don't know.
I
Because they
mean-
had to put them somewhere, so they... I don't even think you had to do that from the Elder's Recess. I think you could do that from anywhere.
Yeah, but like, of course you have to fight a siege in a special area.
Proceed with
But
caution.
like, she's been to the other areas and we can't cite her there, I don't think.
Nah.
Would have been neat. See her interact with stuff.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that you fight in the Elder's Recess that you only fight in the Elder's Recess as well, that,
Yeah, like there's Teostras and stuff.
yeah, that you find parts for in other places. You find Teostra stuff in the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no.
I want to see like a Teostra or Kushala or something just sort of show up here. And just
What, in the
fight
middle
her.
of the fight with her? Like,
It happened with Nergigante.
yeah, but Nergigante is the Elder Dragon Eater. Like,
Yeah, well, just someone shows up here to just crash her party.
oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. Please. Oh, God.
Thank goodness that's so narrow.
Yeah, right?
Dodged it like that before.
I keep expecting it to, like, totally hit me, and then it's like, oh, no, I barely dodged. Okay.
Right in the chest.
Right in the gems. Give me your jewel-encrusted chest.
Okay.
Ah. swinging her arms around like a giant jerk.
Yeah, you're swinging your sword around like a giant jerk. You're
Yeah,
in her
yeah.
house.
I mean, kinda. She don't live here. This ain't no house.
What is it then? This, like, small circular cave that nothing ever goes to except for her, and now you found her.
It's just a cave. Oh no, she's gonna hurt me. Ow.
Oh. Better hurry.
Yeah, I think that was almost full health that she killed me on, though. That or I had missed that I had taken a lot of damage. Come on.
Oh, I hope that these drugs aren't wasted.
Probably not. We'll see. Okay.
Since we
I'd
were
like to be able to do things while I'm, like, sliding, but I can't.
That would actually be rad if you could just
Yeah, like, use a potion,
chug a Mountain Dew
sharpen
while
your...
you snowboard.
I want to sharpen my sword while I'm doing this, like...
Anyways, I was gonna say, since we were talking about games coming
Yes.
out lately, I have had people telling me about the new Dragon Quest. I'd love to get it, but we got so many other things going on. It's probably lower priority than us figuring out if we want to do Go. Or Let's Go.
I'm almost positive we're going to do Let's Go, because nobody else is doing Let's Go.
Really? No one?
Well, I feel like most of the people that I talked to about it...
Has she done that before?
No, that's new.
Okay.
She on Magma.
Is that gonna give her...
more damage, maybe?
Yeah, but, like, is she going to have weaker armor because it's molten?
Maybe. Did she climb into, like, the fire while I was gone or something?
Maybe.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Yeah, you don't have your armor anymore, you idiot. Oh my god, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you.
Yeah. Don't die.
You had a bad idea.
Oh, that hit. Wow, her hitbox is really not going.
Yeah, no, it ain't so good.
There was also, I know it's been out for a while, but Project Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to get that on launch because I loved it so much, and then it didn't happen. It's because we're busy.
We've been awfully busy lately.
She looks like melting cheese. It's delicious.
A little bit.
We're just beating up pizza Jagras.
Very large golden Jagras.
Oh shit, run!
Yeah, it's cool, I got it.
Damn.
So just drink some of this. She's so mad.
And you're so happy.
I'm not... Okay, I'm happy because she's easier to hit now. Like, it seems really dopey to be really happy about that, but it's like, holy shit, I can hit her normal? Yeah! We just roll down this hill real quick.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Oh, fuck. I missed.
Well, you missed.
Well, I super missed. I ultra missed.
So long as you aren't dead, because I thought she was gonna whack you out of the air.
No, I don't think she's shown off the mobility enough to be able to whack me out of the air.
Oh, she's leaving. Do you think she'll still be glowing the next time?
Damn it. I don't think she's going to start it, but we might be able to get her to glow earlier next time. Okay.
Chat's talking about Undertale, and I'm not gonna...
Undertale 2 came out.
I've made an active attempt to know as little about that game as possible.
Yay! Reward level 2.
Nice. I don't have any personal issue against Undertale. It's just like I look at like what the internet tries to tell me about it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit this out for 10 years and come back to it when you guys have settled down.
There was a thing where I don't know. Somebody left a comment, and I don't remember who it was. I want to say it might have been somebody who's in chat right now, though, where they suggested that we play Deltarune, and it's like, I really like to, but we'd have to play Undertale first. I know they're not completely connected, but I feel like it's probably a good idea for us to do one before the other.
I feel like I'm done reading Homestuck, thank you.
Let's see.
So, pursuit level's still 3, so you're gonna get like 20 points
Yeah,
just for getting
yeah.
to 4. So, you've still got plenty of things you can do. Considering you're soloing this, it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what? I do not need that cool drink.
Yeah, there are chill shrooms just hanging around down there. So if
Yeah.
it comes up,
Well,
they're there.
I didn't pick. I picked that up because I picked up cool shrooms.
Okay. I
That's
thought
what
you
I-
had
no,
been
no, that's-
stalking them in your
No, I
kit.
hadn't been stalking them. They just happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that one more time, and then maybe we'll do another off quest, and then we'll go back to it.
Oh, hello.
Chat's going faster than usual, and I'm not keeping
Yeah.
up as well.
Part of what they were asking, I think, is why would you deny yourself playing a game just because it's popular? That's how Megan is.
Yeah, I...
Like,
Okay, it's not necessarily that things are popular, because, I mean, we want to get Smash when it comes out,
Yeah.
and that's huge. But it's like, there's a certain kind of game where it's like, or not just games, like a certain kind of media where you want to take a step back and let the world forget about it before you go and pick up the pieces.
that's how she is. I can't get her to play most popular games.
This is also why I've never read Harry Potter. So this should give you an idea of the kinds of things I'm
Yeah.
talking about if it's things like Undertale and Harry Potter, and why I say the world needs to settle down first.
I don't have any issue playing the first game if the second game... what I mean is that I would like to play the first game before the second game.
Now get out there.
That was more what I meant when I said that.
I'll do it if it is required of me.
I may require it of you eventually, but we'll have
Yeah.
to wait for the game to go on sale. I think it's on sale right now, but I think that it has better sales sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's November. We're gonna hit Black Friday eventually.
Yeah, Black Friday is one of the big ones. Steam Christmas sale is the other really
Yeah.
big one usually.
But it's gonna be one of those things where I kind of look you in the eye and be like, am I being forced? And you'll
Yes.
just pout and say, I'm not forcing you. I just really want you to do it. And I'm like, well, force me if you want me to do it, because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, well.
It's me just appealing to your good nature that you won't absolutely make me
You know
do a
what?
thing.
She's gonna walk that way anyway.
Yeah, might as well.
Come on, load the cannon, damn it.
Tao, help. Tao usually helps.
Yeah, she'll help when she feels like it.
There she goes.
Takes her a bit.
There goes best girl. Get in there.
It'll take her a bit.
Perfect shot. Go, go, go.
Well, that last one. There we go. Fire. Was it way the fuck too high? Yep.
It's because she was, like, moving still, so,
Yeah, I
like...
noticed. That's fine.
Uh,
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, and she's also not on lava anymore.
Yeah, so I can't hit her for as much as I could earlier, but that's fine. I'm okay with this. As long as I can hit her good. You think after this she goes and gets her nails done, like, every time?
I think she does them herself, and she's just that good.
Dang. That's impressive.
Not really, because she apparently has the magic ability to magnet gold.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I'm starting to get a feel for where these rocks are.
Yeah, I thought you figured it out a while ago. It's gonna be conspicuously fragmented.
Yeah.
And not like the entrance to one of her little warp caves.
I thought it was the entrance the first time I did it, but maybe I'm wrong. I
Nah, it
don't
was an
know.
arch.
Okay.
You have anything you're hoping to snag when, like, Christmas Madness happens? By which I mean Black Friday and beyond.
Not immediately.
I'm kind of wondering if I should just force us to speed through a bunch of really little games that we picked up in past sales.
Probably eventually. I know that there is a second. I don't know if people even remember when we did the LP for it. Princess Remedy.
Oh yeah,
We
shit,
have
that
the
was a
second one. We
damn
actually
good
do.
game.
We have the other one for that.
Are they coming
There were
out
two
with a
games.
third?
I don't think that they are, but I remembered at some point. Oh yeah, we have the second one. Like, we just haven't been playing it. The first one was super fun.
There's a few games that I think I'd like you that would just take like an hour to play that I wanted to just play.
Yeah. I feel like we should pick up Undertale and do that for the channel at some point. The fact that we're missing out on potentially doing Deltarune when everybody else is doing it too, and when it's actually
Sure, if
something
you
that
want to
people
do
want
it
to watch, you know.
when everyone else is doing.
I do.
I know.
You hipster? Like, what's wrong with you?
If I was doing it to be a hipster, I'd just go off and do what all the other hipsters were doing, which I think is just Undertale.
I'm just saying.
It's for hipsters.
Alright, if that's how you want to play.
As opposed to me, I'll just go off and find something I just genuinely like. That's the most nonconformist thing you can do.
Let's see here.
Just living well is the best rebellion.
Gonna have to hit this. Ah, man, she walked all the way over here. What a jerk.
Huh, she hasn't
I'm, like,
even broken that thing
completely out
yet.
of stamina. I know.
God, and she's not gonna
She's
break that
underneath
thing
that.
yet.
I'm trying to hit it. I don't know if I can get it from here.
I think you did. Or, no, that was her breaking a wall.
Oh, okay. Well,
Whatever.
yeah, I think I lost this one. I'm not going to be able to hit it. Actually, can I even? That's not a falling one.
Guess not.
Oh, come on, get out of my way. Ah.
There's one game that, honestly, I might force you to stream because it's like all of an hour and we could do it amongst other things.
Okay.
You've probably seen me playing it over on my computer. It's just literally Badgers.
The
Badgers game.
No, I have no idea.
No, it's just you're a mother badger with 5 baby badgers and you just gotta make it to the end of like 5 levels without all of them dying.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. It takes like an hour. I want to see your reaction to the end of it. It's not
Okay.
amazing, but it's like, it's cute.
Okay.
But we need to set up the Steam family sharing on your side, because we
Yeah,
have it on my
probably.
side so that I can leech off of his Monster Hunter, but we
Yeah.
don't have it set up the other way.
I am all out of shootables. Oh gosh.
That's fine. There's gotta be rocks here somewhere.
There actually aren't very many, I've noticed.
Oh, weird.
They're all up near like the cannons if they exist, and those are like they're kind of spotty.
The game I'm talking about, by the way, is called Shelter.
Okay.
So you can just look that up. They're talking about it in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah,
It basically is just you are a badger. It's incredibly indie in its aesthetic, and it's very
Ooh.
short, but it is cute. Apparently in the second one you play as like a bobcat or something, and I think the goal
Huh.
is the same. You just want your babies not to die.
That's fair. I think that should probably be the goal of most life. Hope
Yeah.
that your babies don't die.
If you have babies, try to keep them alive.
Yeah.
That seems like a good way to just describe life.
Okay, come on. Why is this? Stop, please.
Damn.
Yeah, that was some grade A, like, buggy bullshit there. Oh, God.
Well, it was still a cool looking
Not hitting
kid.
her as much as I want it to.
What else is there that I would want you to do in like 30 minutes to an hour?
Okay,
I'd
so-
have to look.
I know that I think we have all of the Neptunia games and
Oh
just
shit,
haven't...
that's true.
we haven't finished the second one. We're still working on that. There's a big LP for it. Maybe you've seen it. I don't know.
Yeah, although we took a slight pause to do some spooky stuff.
Yeah, well, we took a pause to do some spooky stuff, but then there's other things going on with that one, too. I had actually hoped that we could make November into just a Neptunia month, for the sake of Nepvember, but
I told him
didn't
that
work.
wasn't that great a pun.
Yeah, she told me it wasn't a good pun, so I just kind of gave up.
And also, we started our spooky October like halfway through the month. So we had to get like
so
a
we've wound
better
up
fill of
doing. We
spooky.
have a lot more spooky coming out instead. I think today was just another archive for the Monster Hunter again.
Mm-hmm.
But that was only because I didn't finish. There was a Neptunia episode I was going to put up, and I just didn't finish it fast enough.
Gotta be real, I feel every time with Neptunia, I feel a little bit like I'm not like at the top of my game.
Yeah, it always feels like we play it and we get a little too comfortable playing Neptunia.
It's not that, it's that we play it at like midnight.
I mean, to an extent, that's a problem too, yes.
But I always just go into it, like, specifically Neptunia. I don't worry about it as much with other stuff for some reason. But it's like, oh god, it's Neptunia. I'm gonna fall asleep and not remember the plot. Oh god, oh shit.
Nah.
So every time I've been a little bit anxious. I just need to drink an entire pot of coffee before we
Yeah,
record.
maybe a little bit.
I'm a little drowsy
just-
now, but it's
she
easier to
just
pretend I'm not.
Came back.
Yep, she did. I mean, those
All
are
right.
basically classic Monster Hunter Warpholes.
Yeah, they
We
actually
haven't-
actually are. We haven't talked about that, but that is all that those are, I think.
Yeah, like we haven't seen them in World, but there's usually just weird little nonsense
Yeah.
shortcuts that a monster can go through and you can't.
Monster Hunter GU has a ton of them because it's a traditional game, so like if anybody's played GU, you've probably seen it. It's like a hole that a monster runs off into, and then you can't find them or follow them. And it's like, yeah, those exist all over the fucking place in the traditional games. And then this game kind of like completely removed that, and it was like, nah, let's not do that anymore. Let's make it so you can follow it at all times.
And now this thing
And
just
now this
has
thing's got him
Warpholes.
again. Yeah, but only this one.
Yeah, that's fair. It makes it easier to map the area out for the
guess,
developers, I
yeah.
guess.
Or something.
Where's she going?
She's going back to the thing. She's hurt.
Oh, like active? Like she's not just mad?
No, she's going to the next part of the fight.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, this is just the usual phase 2.
Yeah. So
Okay.
phase 2 is once you get her under a certain threshold of life, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be.
You did, by the way, pick up what was it, a dragon gem or whatever?
Oh,
like
did
a
I?
wyvern tier or whatever it was.
Oh, shit.
Whatever
oh, wait,
the
just
really
a wyvern
no,
tier?
the whatever it was where it's like 800 research points.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Cool. That might be dragon gold, or like a dragon's gem, yeah. Just the research
Yeah.
version.
Usually you have to hit it pretty hard to get a monster to drop one, right?
No, it's just super rare. They're like a 1%
okay.
drop.
Alright, fair enough. I thought it was an indicator of how far you have gone.
Yeah, it's not a health indicator. There, as far as I know, there are no items that are health indicators. Alright.
Well, there's the health indicators of numbers, but that's
Yeah,
about it.
well, yeah, okay. Outside of the actual literal health indicators, sure.
So in theory, we could have a general idea of how far we've
if,
gotten.
if you know how much health they start out with, yes.
Yeah.
But you kind of got to know.
I'm gonna guess 1 million.
Actually,
big.
you'd be surprised. It's a little, probably much less than that. I would say, based on what I know about other monsters, she might have. Well, she's meant to be taken down with 16 people, so. I'd say like 200,000 tops. That's tops. That's a very, very like generous guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's totally what I wanted. Thank you. Most really big monsters, even the Elder Dragons, typically don't get over about 30,000.
Okay, that's doable. Even if it's a raid monster?
Well, that's the thing. Because she's a raid monster, and this is the only raid monster, because of that, I have to assume that she has more health than the normal ones.
Oh god. Oh,
That's
you
fine.
mostly dodged that.
I totally dodged that.
I just keep worrying that she's gonna kill you and then leave before you get back to
Nope.
her.
Nope. Ooh, what was that?
Footprints. It's fine.
No, I want them.
Yeah, I mean, you want footprints, but it's not, like, huge.
I mean, I guess.
If you had to dodge her and not get them, then it would have been no loss.
Yeah. Speaking of.
Yeah, it's good to dodge.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it just me, or is she looking slightly more warm?
Uh,
She's not glowing yet, but it
I don't
looks
think-
like it.
I
Is
don't
it just
know.
the lighting?
Could just be the lighting.
Could be.
I'm so used to being able to pelt things. They don't give you enough in this fight to do that.
Yeah, well, you could just keep hitting helm crabs if you want.
I could if I really wanted to. They give you a ton of helm crabs, and you can do that with at the very start. Let's do this.
Forgot you had those.
Yes, I do. I keep coming in with them now.
It's a good idea. What is squishing?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
But you heard it, right?
Yeah, I
Something
heard the
was
weird squelching
squishing.
too. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Was that her footprints?
Could've
Oh, here she goes.
It's molting. This is your chance to chip away at it.
You got more bombs.
I do. But I'm really just interested in breaking the fuck out of this thing's armor.
Fair enough.
Just bust it up. Just break this thing.
And can bombs not do that?
Bombs can, but I'm just... My weapon does pretty good damage too, to be honest. I am gonna have to fucking do
Heal?
the thing right. Well, heal, yes, but also I'm gonna have to sharpen.
Oh, jeez. Sharpening
Okay.
tricks. Well, it still did like 190.
Did you see her take that in the face?
Yeah.
She really should not have walked over to the bombs and then breathed fire directly on them.
They did the same amount of damage as they would have otherwise, though. So
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
I'm just saying, like... Aw, come on. It's
Oh, no.
nonsense.
Run. There it is. Oh. Yes.
Right in the armpit.
Where she's weakest.
Right now, yes. Oh, come on!
She's just like, that's it. The armpit was too far. It's just so indignified.
Yeah, if she fires the heat gun directly down, it gets an AoE, and it's super weird.
Yeah, she's just boiling the earth in front of
Something
her.
like that, yeah. Yeah, okay, so 970 research points. You're super
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I picked up a lot that time.
Nice.
Alright. Plenty of pursuit points, too. Just generally lots of good stuff. Okay.
You're still at pursuit level 3, I believe.
Yeah. But I got a ton of the research points.
Yeah. That's good because you use a lot with tail raiders, so
Yes, I
you
do.
know 800 is a lot.
Can I... Nope, no rewards.
No, but you'll be
Okay.
getting okay, like didn't it say in the little tutorial window that the rewards are gettable once the
Once
siege
she's
is
been
reset?
beaten, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Let's see. I am gonna go downstairs, I think. And I'm gonna see the Argosy captain, and then I'm gonna go and see if I can't do tail raiders. I might not have enough by the end of that. I don't know. I'll see. Because I'm gonna
You're
buy
just-
everything from the Argosy
You're just
captain.
gonna spend all your money on stuff that you just trade in for gold.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna spend all my money on stuff I trade in for money.
I'll never not be angry that you do this. This is all of it.
I know. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
You just spent it all.
I don't care. Like, it's good to have plenty of research points, I agree, but at the same time, I mean, money's good too.
You can't pay the tail raiders in money for some
You should
reason.
be able to.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't.
Let's see here. It'll be worth it when I get up to 1,000,000 gold.
Is that when you stop?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay.
Once you get to 1,000,000 zenny, you have to stop getting zenny. I will tax it away from you. It's the research tax.
Somebody asked me how I think it is that they're printing Zenny in this game, given that they're like on a island out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And all I could think is, would you print Zenny? Like,
Well, they're coins is what I
Yeah,
assume.
because I assume they're coins. Like, apparently that's not everybody's first assumption.
Also, I assume that, like research points, they're just kind of a conceptual thing in this particular settlement.
I mean, they could
Because,
be.
like, points don't have a physical form, or at least they've
Yeah.
never mentioned it. But for Zenny, it's like, if you talk to the provisions stockpile guy, he will say, like, they started without a money system and then had to implement one after a while because it just made things more streamlined. So it could easily be that there's just a clipboard with, like, a list of people and the money that they have.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
Or, like, they write you a little bank note.
Or something. I think it's just coins is what I think it is. Somebody asked if I could sell bullets. I actually don't know if I can sell bullets.
Maybe.
Possibly?
Yeah, but they're like
yeah.
one.
I guess.
I mean, it's money that, like, you wouldn't have had otherwise, and you never use bullets.
Yeah, I don't have any reason to have bullets around, so I guess I could do this.
Yeah, I occasionally use bullets.
itchy.
I've gotten pretty okay with a light bow gun. Like,
Yeah.
not good, but, like, I can use it. It's just kind of an endurance thing.
I'm
or a
not
team
particularly
thing.
good with any of the bow guns. It's something that I'd like to learn how to do eventually, but to be honest, right now I'm just holding on to these bullets for, like, no reason.
Well, do you want to make that a goal? Like, we'll just go out and, like, craft a few guns.
Sure, but not right now.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you got your event monster to kill.
Yeah, this is mostly about me having to kill the event.
Yeah, should we do any other little things to break up the pattern? Or
I
you wanna
figured
just
we
keep
would do that
going?
now, but I don't know what do you feel like doing?
Well, do you want to look at a gun?
Not right now. That's not, I didn't plan to do that right exactly now.
No, just the beginnings of a gun.
Not really.
Okay, well, you could try for the Kieran Thunderblade upgrades.
Oh yeah, I had to fight the Kieran. Give me a second. I think I want to go up and check what's in the arena first, and then we'll maybe we'll take on a Kieran and then we'll come back.
Chat's talking about using Kolve Taroth as a oven.
Maybe. You might be able to turn that into an oven.
Or just using her to cook things. I feel like
If you throw food at her, I mean, possibly.
I feel like if you
Oh, yeah,
had
that's useful.
any kind of ability to work with a Kolve Taroth and not die, she would be having you make the food.
Probably.
She's a queen.
Yeah.
Just looking at arena stuff just
Yeah,
because.
there's nothing here. I was looking at arena stuff because I was like, oh, we still don't have enough pieces to make the one really good sword. And then I checked the challenges and it's like, there's one. It's not good. It's not useful in any way. There's no reason to do that.
You could use wacky weapons you don't normally use. Just get a little variety in.
You know what? Well, there's nothing really in there that I want at all. Do you want to take a shot at the hammer against Arathalos?
I could.
Yeah, well, how about we do that one real quick?
Yeah. Did you mean literally me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Well, let me take a look
That,
at what
I don't
we're-
want to deal with it.
Well, is that just a bow? There's the other option.
that is a
yeah,
bow
that's
at
just
the
a bow.
very
I
end,
can't
yeah.
use a plain bow. I can use a bow gun.
That's a sword and shield, dual blades, a hammer, a hunting horn, and a bow.
Yeah, I can try the hammer. I've done a little practice with hammers.
Okay, here you go.
Oh boy.
Handing Megan the controller.
Why does it never switch axes?
I don't know.
Does eating even help in these arena
No,
quests?
not at all.
No. Oh boy.
Oh, they were saying a tiny one, by the way. A tiny
Oh
Kolve
yeah, just
Taroth.
like a regular sized iguana with like heat breath.
And then most of the monsters that you fight, you should just imagine a tiny version as a pet.
I do. I usually do. I just want to take every animal in the world and stick them in my pockets.
Yeah.
Alright, so they give me drugs for this, so I guess I should take
Yeah, you
them.
should probably take them one at a time. Only one.
First one's free.
I know, like, I mean, you only need one, so...
Yeah. Was it only a Mega Demon Drug, no armor
Looks like it's
skin?
just the arm... Yeah, just the Demon Drug.
If there's Might Seeds if I run out of Demon Drugs, I guess that's
Maybe
fine.
equip the Flash Pods before you run in.
That's a good idea, too. Our dude looks so goofy. Max Potion, like, give me one of those.
So I don't have any problem fighting Rathians or Rathaloses with hammers. It's just it's a difficult thing to do, and I'm not
Hammers
really
are
used to
hard.
the weapon. Yeah, like that's my biggest issue is that hammers aren't my specialty. I mean, it should be pretty obvious that my specialty is dual blades, right? Like,
That was one of the options for this mission, so don't
yeah, no,
don't make
okay.
that joke.
All right, it's great sword. Let's be honest.
So I always now go in and get the
Oh, these ones
The
first.
scatter
Fair
nuts.
enough.
just so that I have them.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck. Fuck.
Also, yeah, somebody pointed out it's silly that you have to sharpen a hammer. Yes, it is. This hammer kind of makes sense because it's so spiky, but like in general, you shouldn't have to sharpen hammers. Like, if anything, hammers should do more damage as they go on and become less sharp, if anything.
No, it still does more damage to be sharp, even if it's a hammer. Because you're cutting things.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't be cutting things with the hammer, though.
You shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't expect that to work.
Why are you cutting things with a hammer? There's scissors right there. Like,
It's been a while since I've played this game
it's
at
okay.
all.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Fuck.
And you're kind of going into a hard one, I know.
Yeah, like, I'm not the greatest
That's fine.
at Rathaloses.
You've got 9 continues, so like, well, 8 now.
I'm
but,
out
you
of
know.
my drug. I'm not going to take another drug yet until I've gotten a better hang for this.
Yeah, the hammer's really slow. I struggle with the bow. Like, even when I sit down and try and learn the bow, I've never been particularly good with it. The bow is a really bad weapon, just generally speaking, like, in earlier games, it was really bad. In this game, it got fixed really good, so that it's actually, like, a really decent weapon. I hated early game bows. Like, bows in traditional Monster Hunter games are so bad because you're never guaranteed to have a second stick. And that's like the biggest pain in the ass ever, is using the bow with one stick and like a shoulder camera. It's just like, oh boy, thanks. Merry Christmas. But yeah, no, bow does more damage depending on the distance that you're from, but that also depends on your ammo. So if you're using particular ammo, it'll do better at certain distances.
Fuck. I died while trying to use an antidote.
Mm-hmm.
I died 2 poison while using the antidote.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna happen, guys.
It's fine. Don't be negative. I believe in you.
Do you, though?
Yeah, you should probably use those flash pods a bit more, though, because Azure Rathalos tends to stay in the sky forever, basically. And if you stun him when he's in the air, he falls down and he stays down for quite some time.
Yeah. It's not in the air at the moment.
No, not at the moment.
There we go. Oh,
No, he's just jumping.
right in the butt. Stab that butt hard. I'm getting the hang of the fact that I gotta, like, hit and run.
Yeah.
But, only slightly. I'm on fire now. Oh, there we go.
I kind of agree. Somebody said that it would be interesting to be able to, I think they were talking about in terms of TF2, but be able to switch between all weapons at any time. And I'm guessing that they meant in relation to Monster Hunter as well. That would be interesting, but I feel like the game would be like massively broken if you were able to do it.
Yeah.
Like you have to have some kind of a loadout the moment that you leave the tent, at least, because like That shit is like, if you could switch to literally any weapon in the field the moment you want to, it's like, oh god, you'd just be unstoppable.
Well, I got some good hits in because we used the flash pod. But it's on armored parts of the body, so it's not doing that good.
Yeah. How many parts of his body aren't armored, though?
A head.
This is an Azure rather.
Head.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm gonna say.
Pretty much just head.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, you almost had that.
Yeah. Why is he letting me do this?
Because he's in that weird, not quite stunned state that they get in sometimes where they just stand there and don't do anything. I don't know what that's called. It's like
Well, he's drooling
when they're
now,
thinking.
so maybe he's fatigued a little bit.
It's like he's just thinking.
Fuck. Well, I'm doing like 16 damage too. It's not
Okay.
great.
Fatney's suggested, by the way, if you get the chance to hit him in the head, do totally do that because you do KO damage with a hammer.
That's true.
So, at the very least, hitting him in the head is always a good idea with a hammer for all monsters, in fact, because you'll always have the chance to just do stun.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's he's reeling back. He's getting ready just to fight. This is big fight.
Fuck, that one missed.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It's
And I
probably
don't want to
fine for
use
now.
the other one yet. I don't want to be too reliant on my last flash.
Yeah, actually, that feels a little painful. Maybe wait until he stops raging a little bit. I don't know
Because he's
how
just gonna do
close
this
he is to-
again.
Yeah, no, he'll just keep doing this as long as he can.
Fuck. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to do that. I meant
That's
to look
fine.
for the scatter nuts.
No, I hear you. I've had that problem a lot lately.
Yeah, I noticed.
I don't even think that's this controller. I think it might just be the... Cause,
Yeah, sometimes the game just detects it weird.
Well, Monster Hunter World prioritizes certain actions. So if you've got like an item near something that you can climb and you hit the button to pick up the item, it's the same button to climb. So it'll choose to climb rather than pick the item up. And a lot of people have been complaining that that is like a really bad design for that, especially because 9 times out of 10 you're going to want to pick that item up. And it picks up scattershot stuff, or slinger ammo, rather, way the hell before it picks up items. Like that, the priority is all kinds of wonky and confusing. One of the biggest complaints I saw come out of people is if you are wearing the bandit mantle, which I do sometimes,
Often.
and you go in and you start beating on things and you get a lot of really good like drops off of the bandit mantle, and you continue to hit stuff, you'll wind up getting a bunch of slinger ammo to fall too. And if you walk into just like a huge collection of like the gold stuff and go to pick it up, and there's slinger ammo in there, it'll just keep picking up the slinger ammo. Because if you've got anything on you, you're going to drop it, and then you're just going to be picking up and dropping the same slinger ammo over and over and over again. You had heroics on?
I guess.
Weird. I don't know why.
I don't know.
That might be at, like, the start of battle or something. I don't really know.
My left hand's a little numb.
Uh-oh.
It sucks.
Huh.
It happens.
I know it does. It shouldn't, though.
Yeah, it's just part of me, I guess.
I guess.
Numbness.
Yeah.
I once was in the doctor's office getting work done on my teeth, and Numb by Linkin Park started playing. And the dentist recognized that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Ugh, goodness. Okay, I am going to use my next demon drug. Because I'm getting the hang of what I'm doing. Also my max potion.
Yeah, somebody in the chat was talking about it. Yes, by the way, earplugs are like one of the best skills in Monster Hunter. It's a utility skill, that, depending on the level, allows you to basically just not be hit
He's
by
waiting
roars.
for me.
And oh my god, is it just absolutely amazing if you're using it right. Like, if you've got a good build for earplugs, you basically just stop getting hit at a certain point. It's great. I love it.
Fuck. Come on, just let me hit your head. Oh, I rolled into that.
Yeah, that's fine. So just so long as you remember to stop, drop, and roll if he starts shooting fire everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, when he touches the ground like that, he only does it to shoot a fireball at his feet, so be aware.
Come on, dumbass. Let me just destroy you. Fuck.
Oh, almost.
Not almost. Oh, shit.
Oh, crap.
I unstunned myself just as he started killing me.
Yeah.
He's tired, though. That's a good sign, generally.
I think so, except for the fact that monsters don't eat when they're in the arena, so I think it's based on, like,
there we go.
If they're just stunned or if they're fatigued for long enough, they just start to refill their meter anyway, because they can't have anything in here to eat. I don't think that there's any monsters that actually eat in the arena. But I don't think that they become so fatigued that they can't do anything either, which is, I don't know, it's just kind of annoying. It's a hold.
I am. I was.
Oh.
Maybe I was too early.
Yeah, the game wasn't taking advantage, it wasn't acknowledging it.
I did it too early, maybe?
Yeah, you might have.
Okay, we're finally getting some progress, but
Yeah.
it's probably not going to be enough.
It might be a good amount. It's collective damage, the knockout damage, stun
Yeah.
damage.
But I'm doing this so that you end up with, like, your sword coins, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think I'm even ever going to do this in my own game.
That's fine. I'm not like trying to force you to do this. I just thought that it would be fun to do something
Yeah,
weird.
it's a variety. Megan gets to hold the controller to do this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
When you phrase it that way, now I just kind of feel bad.
I feel bad because I'm on fire.
Yeah, that too. No two people are not on fire.
That is true.
Oh, yeah. Okay, somebody was remarking on Azure Rathalos' Roar plus Fireball thing. I don't know how often normal Rathalos does it, but one of the least favorite moves I have that Rathalos does in every game, every generation, is this stupid thing where if he is on the ground, he will always he'll do this at least once during every fight, and usually he'll chain it back to back. He'll roar, and if you like stagger from the roar, he will fireball directly in front of him. So if you're running in to hit him and you're going head on, like straight, he will roar to stop you and then fireball at his feet and hit you under all circumstances. And then when you're burning, he'll take off and come back and just start dive bombing you while you're like staggered and on fire.
I got no
Like-
scatter nuts.
Rathalos is just a massive ass. Like, at all times.
He is.
Every version of him, Azure or otherwise. Azure and, what's the other one? Is it silver for Rathalos or is it gold? I don't remember.
Probably gold. He's the bigger threat.
It might be. I want to say it's silver because I think that that's closer color scheme-wise to, like, blue, but I don't remember.
Maybe? I've
It
never
might be gold.
encountered these.
Yeah, no,
extras.
it's fine. These are in Monster Hunter games. You typically have your if you've got the big full like cast of monsters, you've got your normal Rathalos, which is red, your blue Rathalos, and then either silver or gold for him, and then the other for Rathian. And then Rathian is your normal one, which is green, and then the pink one, and then you've got, like I said, your silver and gold. I think it's gold Rathian. I could be wrong. And then for Monster Hunter GU, you've got your Dreadnoughts.
What?
Yeah, Dreadnought Rathalos and Dreadnought Rathian. which
What?
is, don't worry about it. Or sorry, Dreadwing, not even Dreadnought. Dreadwing Rathalos and Dreadwing Radiant.
I almost died there. That was like a last-minute dodge.
I don't think you can hit him with the gate, by the way. I don't know if the gate does damage. I know you can just separate yourself from him if you need some breathing room, but... yeah, I don't know if you can hit him with the gate or not.
I can hit him in the dick with a hammer.
Yeah, I think it... well, I think I
deserves
suggested it. They're pointing out, I suggested it in an early arena fight, and it's like, yeah, no, I think I did, but I don't remember if we ever figured out if you could even do that.
I guess I can try it.
If you really want to, go for it, but that's up to you. No, you can't hit him. But you can separate yourself from him. He's stuck over there now. You have some breathing time if you want to go pick up more scatter nuts
Or shake out my
shake
hand.
out your hand because it's asleep.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh boy. I guess I can sharpen.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Yeah, by the way, Dreadwing, James Mason said those are going to be fun to face. Yeah, they're about as bad as they sound, the Dreadwings. Those are not variant, they're deviant monsters, is what they call them. You have things like Dreadwing Rathalos and Baron Lagombi and stuff like that, where it is supposed to be like almost the biggest version of this monster physically possible. These things are... you just going back?
Because then I can get to the other side, now that I'm done
I guess you
knowing
can.
that they can't be...
You have paralysis knives on you if you want to try and use those, by the way.
I might, but I'm
Up
going to
to
leave
you.
the scatter nuts for now.
Yeah, fair enough. Anywho. Just taking a breather.
Kinda.
Yeah, the
Oh, right
deviants
next
are
to-
really, really good. Like, they're super cool. They're supposed to be monsters that I think have survived long enough and killed enough hunters that they've been permitted the option by nature to kind of, like, evolve or become better. So it's just a Rathalos, but it's a Rathalos that has become an adept killing machine on its own. Like, it's just this Rathalos himself is unbelievably powerful or whatever. So they call him Dreadwing Rathalos. They also have different armor for the monsters, which is nice.
Oh, I got some good hits in, but it didn't last.
Knives are just literally throwing items, like rocks in the earlier Monster Hunters, or rocks in this game, where in this game you shoot them through the slinger. In earlier Monster Hunters, you just throw them. They do tiny amounts of damage, but the reason why knives are good is that you can mix them with different status ailments, and then if you hit monsters, typically in the head, you can potentially inflict those status ailments on them. For some
I can
monsters,
die.
yeah, or you can die. For some monsters, they are exceptionally good to use against, and for others, they're just moderately okay. I think this guy is actually pretty susceptible to paralysis, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I just
But
used them all.
yeah, you didn't get him to go off, so eh.
I guess I've got bombs, though, so...
Technically, he doesn't land very often, though.
Yeah,
and
he
more
can
often
set
than
them
not,
off
he
with
might
that.
set them off doing that. Like, he won't actively go after the bombs, but if he accidentally goes after them, I mean, that could happen. Hey! Beat his face in. Oof.
Yeah, it was worth it.
He's stunned. Just keep beating him in the face now.
Yep.
Never stop beating on that beautiful monster face. He'll just keep getting stunned. Just wreck his shit.
I'm gonna
He
try.
deserves it. Oh god. He's so mad now. He's so angry
He's extra
now.
mad. Will it all be worth it in the end? No.
Probably. I don't think the players take barrel bomb damage at all, by the way.
That's good. That's what I was hoping
I've
for.
never like bothered checking, but somebody suggested that they think that the barrel bombs do less player damage now, and it's like I don't think they ever did any player damage.
I don't know.
Pretty sure.
He's just sitting over there flying angrily. Rathalos is in Smash.
Yeah.
So fucking weird that he is.
Yeah,
though.
he's that one is confusing as fuck because it's like he's a stage hazard, but they're trying to bring him in for it almost feels like he's getting to be like almost a wow.
I was trying to plant a bounce bomb.
That's fine. Don't even bother with those. You have to use that right underneath him.
That's
for it
what
to
I was
matter.
doing.
Okay. I mean, you can try if you really want, but like they're just really awkward. It's like I'm not 100% sure when I see him doing things if they want him to be an assist trophy or just a stage hazard, because I know he's going to be a stage hazard is the argument for that. But it's like at the same time I keep thinking that he's an assist trophy too, and I'm just like I don't know how to deal with any of this. I don't know what to make of it. But he's a cool assist trophy if that's the case, yeah. Or stage hazard, potentially.
Man, I am trying with this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you're not gonna get a lot of them. These things are really, really hard to get off all the time.
They're doing 36 damage.
Yeah, they're
That's more than I'm doing right now, though.
they're the equivalent of small bombs, if I remember correctly. So they do almost no damage at all.
Yeah, they're not really.
Yeah. You might actually be better off using scatter nuts, I'm not even sure.
Sort of. They're not doing quite that much.
Yeah, they're really
Also,
not.
he's occasionally staggering me just from the wind.
Yeah, no, that's wind pressure. That is a real thing
Yeah.
that you can build skills against.
I know.
Some monsters have phenomenal amounts of wind pressure when they land, and it can totally stagger you just being near them.
But
It's a massive pain in the butt.
he
It used to
sure
be that
is.
in Tri they had you account for water pressure too, which was literally, do you have the skill that lets you swim through the currents of monsters, or are the monsters pulling you around just by swimming near you? And it was like, god damn it, like I gotta keep track of all of these stupid utility skills like earplugs and like tremor proof and wind proof and waterproof and like all these other things.
Damn.
I think there is, if I remember correctly, I think this game added a mantle, but it's a mantle that you can't get to until very late game, where it's like you can just avoid everything. You can just keep attacking and you never like
That
stop.
was weird that I did that slide like that. I wasn't intending to.
It happens.
Nice. What
Okay.
the fuck was that?
Cool. You did a big old Sonic jump. I'm not
I
quite sure what that
accept.
was either. It was really good though. Oh,
What?
okay. He didn't want you to try it again. He's like, I
Sure
hated
doesn't.
that.
And now he's in the sky again, which is extra annoying. Fuck. And I just
Aw.
tried shooting with my last of the scatter nuts too.
Yeah, what a pain. It's okay, you're up.
Yeah,
got it.
but so is he.
Yeah, well.
I'm just gonna try for some more scatter nuts.
You gotta go and get rocks first, though.
Did it? Yeah, but my rocks were right there, so whatever. Oh, and I got him to fall on him.
Nice.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. James Mason says that they've been bringing honey back more for, if only just for, like, potions and stuff.
Yeah, you can
In
make
GU.
first aid med pluses with them.
Yeah, they are some of the most useful items in this game. Sorry, one of the most useful items in the game is honey. when it comes to resources and mats and things. That's why, since the beginning of this game, I've been trying to make honey at the like, not the professor, the farms.
botanist.
Yeah, the botanist. As soon as you unlock farms in GU, which shouldn't be too far off, you should be able to do that pretty quickly, I think. You almost always want to just do honey as much as you can. Because if you like healing items, that's your item. And honey is something you can't buy, and everybody always runs out of it somehow.
Except you have like 200.
No, I run out of it all the time. 200's a very low amount. I don't run out of it in this game, but typically in like 4G, I would start a night with 200 honey, and I would run out of it by the end of it and have to ask if anybody had any honey that they could just hand me. And we'd wind up having to do that because some people in my party would be like, yeah, I can go ahead and just throw some honey at you, because they'd have 4 stacks of it, and it's like, yeah, okay.
Damn. That seems excessive.
It's not. In one night, you could go through 200 or 300 honey, depending on how well the night was going. Some nights were better than others.
I did something there.
You broke him. You will, pardon me.
Good.
Yeah.
Dang it, I want another mount.
It would be really nice, right?
Yeah. It would be excessively nice. Too nice, that's why they won't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of getting the hang of how this is.
I was thinking about a monster earlier on in this stream where I couldn't remember the name of it. I want to say it's Dolomadur. Like, it's like Shen Dolomadur or something like that. I think he has a variant of one of the other games. It was when we were talking about what I thought that Tolove Taroth was going to wind up being like. Dolomadur is a snake the size of a boat-style hunt monster, like a monster that has to be hunted on the back of a boat, like the Jehenmoran or anything like that. But Dolomadur is a snake that wraps around a mountain, and you're basically just crawling on its head trying to hit it as best you can. It's also an Elder Dragon.
2 remaining.
And despite being a snake and being an Elder Dragon, it does have 6 legs.
Okay.
That one's weird.
Trough doesn't.
It's because it's a snake. It's got little vestigial legs all over its body. 6 of them. Oh god. He's so hurt though.
Is he? He doesn't
I think
seem
he
like
is.
it.
I don't know. It's always hard to tell, but it's not like they're gonna limp in this. Where would they be limping to? Like,
That's true.
you kind of just have to guess.
Well, he's kind of flopping when he does his little run.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's really enough. Like, I can't actually tell. Oh, well, he's tired at the very least because he's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got no fire in him. He can still do tons of fucking damage, I bet you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very hurt.
I don't have healing.
Oh, do you not?
Not to
Oh,
my
God.
knowledge.
Alright, fair enough.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That might not help, I don't know.
It's kind of not really. It stopped right where the red health stopped.
Yeah.
Fuck. I should have checked what they gave me.
That's fine. Sometimes you can find things that you can search through that will have potions in them, but I'm not seeing anything around here right now, honestly.
God, this is like the most grueling endurance challenge.
Yeah. A little bit.
Damn
Oh, damn. So this is your last one.
it. Dawn of the final day.
Yeah. Check around and see if there are any items that you can actually pick up around here, because they might just give you a randomized, like, oh, you can grab something out of these barrels or something, it'll give you, like, 1 health potion. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, supply box is empty. Yeah, nope, it looks like everything's empty here. That's unfortunate. They really wanted you to be able to do it with just this.
Yeah.
And he's back in the air.
Yeah, this would be fine for someone who's good with a hammer, probably.
Do you have any other items on you?
Do nullberries do any healing?
Nah. I mean, like, any weird items before you jump in that you might be able to use.
There we go.
Okay.
But now.
Okay.
This is just a scatternut sniping endurance
Yeah, I know.
match.
Basically. You might be able to do enough damage with scatternuts to kill him eventually, but you're really gonna have to avoid the fuck out of him. Because you've got so little health left, and this is your last run, and it's basically your last health bar at this point. Like,
Yep.
Until he starts falling over, I would stay very far away from him, to be honest. Ah, there's more of your health gone.
Yeah, already out of scatternuts.
Yeah. Oh god. This is so incredibly tense.
Yeah.
This is very stressful.
Well, someone has to keep talking, and it's not
Yeah,
gonna be me.
I know, I'm sorry, no. So some of the other things that happened recently, I didn't realize it, but apparently there was, for people who maybe do keep up with this stuff and didn't notice, because I tend to keep up with releases on the Switch, and I didn't notice. The Switch had Disgaea release on it, like Disgaea 1,
Huh.
for some weird reason. And
Oh.
I don't know why that, it just happened out of nowhere. I don't even remember NIS announcing it. It was just like, hey, Disgaea 1 on the Switch. It's called
Interesting.
Disgaea Complete. It's literally just the original Disgaea game with enhanced graphics, and that's it. I don't even think you're allowed to go back to normal graphics, though, which is
Deal breaker.
yeah, something that you don't like, I know.
I don't like those weird Newgroundsy looking, like, drawn sprites. They're too smooth.
Yeah, I know you have a big problem with it.
I guess I'm down to rocks until those things grow back.
They might already be back.
No,
I
they're
don't know.
not.
Okay, fair enough.
Otherwise, I'd be getting them right now.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. If you want to trap him on one side of the gate, you can do that.
I don't feel like it's necessary.
If you're sure.
Is there another scatternut? Yeah,
Yes.
there is.
But you're going to have to watch out for him, too, because he's still coming after you.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so tense. If you could knock his tail off, you might be able to carve something useful from it, like a potion, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Knocking his tail off with scatternuts seems unlikely.
Yeah, it seems like it wouldn't really work so much anyway.
Like, it's possible, but don't count on it.
Yeah, maybe not make plans for cutting off someone's tail with a scatternut. You're out of scatternuts.
But
It's okay.
I also don't have pants on to make this even better.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay.
I didn't pick them up. What the fuck? There they are.
Yeah. Oh, that's risking it.
It is.
Oh god. You need to just be the scatternut hero.
I can try. Oh, Slinger Bomb.
That'll do a decent amount more damage, I suppose. You gotta hit him with it, though.
Yeah.
There's one. Those do about as much as your hits, by the way.
Yeah.
There's two. That's the end of them. Hey.
That's the end of me.
That's the end of you. You did real good, though. Oh, shit.
I thought you had it, motherfucker.
Dude, don't yell at me. Jeez.
I was handing him the controller and he dropped it. Like spaghetti. Ugh.
You're like spaghetti. Jeez, fucking so mad at me for doing that.
Well, don't fucking drop the controller in the stream. Reward 0. Good. That was a good use of that time.
You did a really good admirable job, man.
Go kill that Jagras already.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Yeah, and then probably call it a night because it's
yeah, we might honestly call it a night because it's getting a little long.
I do have work in the morning.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I love the little monster icon that they gave it. It just straight up looks like a golden bird.
Yeah.
It's a haystack, but it's shiny.
Didn't I say it looked like a big, like a blanket that's just turned up or a pile of hay?
A little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Rider, weakener. Let's do this.
For a while there, since Tao wasn't in that arena fight, I forgot she looks fabulous.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got 2, 4 of those. I think that's all we got that we can really do that. Oh, no bombs. That's right. Bombs were the other one. Let's craft some bombs. Gotta make gunpowder. I've got plenty of stuff for making gunpowder.
Yeah, but you gotta buy the barrels to make bombs, and that's annoying.
Yeah, well, you can also find them out in the field.
Sometimes.
It's totally a thing you can do.
Yeah, but it's really specific situations.
Only kind of. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Okay. Manage items, do that, do this.
I think my biggest issue is that it's been, like, I've never been that good with Rathaloses to start with, but it's been a while, so it's like, I was completely misreading all of his cues.
That's fine.
Welcome.
Alright, we'll take another shot at the very big golden Jagras. I think
Mustard
that should be
Mama.
It. Yeah, Mustard Mama.
Goldilocks, the one and only Admiral's old flame who got away from him all those years ago.
There it is.
Honestly, I prefer Tao in the wedding gown too. Somebody in chat said that. I totally prefer Tao in the wedding gown as well. But it's acceptable when she's not in the wedding gown. I'm okay with that too. Whatever she wants to do, man. And she's stronger this way, so I assume she's, you know, fine with it.
They just need to do a BlazBlue crossover event and give us an actual Tao costume.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? I wasn't sure why you were asking.
Yeah,
for that
they
at
just
first.
let's just all send angry emails to Capcom about how they need to get in touch with whoever makes BlazBlue. It's not Capcom.
No, it's oh god, it's Arc System Works.
Is that the publisher name?
Is that the publisher? I think that might be the developer. I'm not actually 100% sure.
Yeah, well, it would probably be the publisher would be the one to have the final say.
Yeah.
But yeah, just get a hold of them and just be like, hey, can you just let us do an event of your game so that, like, people can dress as Taukaka? So that specifically Megan and Josh can dress their cat like Taukaka.
Yeah, right?
You sure fucked up that Gajalica.
He deserved it.
Look.
Hi!
And then you're swooping around to her butt instead of hitting her in the horns?
I'm just trying to focus a little bit on this real quick because
You just hoping for a break?
I'm really hoping for a break, yeah. Okay, I'll swoop into her hands, not the horns, because the hands are where most of the damage comes from on her. It's the hands and the chest, so long as you haven't broken the back. Oop.
Although really, I mean, you would have had a good shot at the horns.
Oh, I fucked
Nah,
that
that
up.
one's too sturdy.
Yeah, but her horns take less damage. They're armored.
Yeah, but you just keep hitting. And it's
guess.
cumulative.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, it's good to break everything, though.
Let's see, can I not? Yeah, there's nothing else here.
Nope, she's just gonna go into her warp hole.
Well, I'll just hit on her a little bit here and call it good.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, but it's a couple of hits like that are better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, there's a mining area here? What the fuck?
What the hell? Oh, it's just...
You can just mine
hey,
gold
Fusium
fragments and fusium.
It's better than nothing. It'll come up eventually.
I guess, yeah.
And you're still getting little bits of research off of her.
Yeah.
Because the pursuit level is also important.
Yes, pursuit is a big thing in this. Nice work spotting those footprints. Yeah.
It always confuses the hell out of me when the scout flies explicitly tell you to use a wedge beetle.
It's, I kinda get it,
Yeah, but like I never expect a wedge beetle.
I guess.
Nice. I'm gonna go for...
I can't. I'm stuck. It wasn't like... I'm still stuck.
Well,
I can't get
guess-
outside. This is the best I can do right now. I can't get to a part where she isn't armored.
Oh well.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that was all I had.
Still good hits.
No, they weren't. They were crappy hits.
They were hits on her armor, but they were still okay.
Was that the side that I broke, or was it the other side?
I want to say it was her left that was broken.
Okay.
I want to say we'll be able to tell because the little lobe is gone. If
Is
I
it?
was seeing it right the first time.
Fair enough.
I can't be sure.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. We broke something, I know that. Oh, she's recognizing me and getting pissed now, I think.
Because you keep doing this.
I guess.
Oh shit, it kind of clipped in and I could kind of see like her tail under the gold, I think.
Huh.
I think that's what I saw as the camera kind of inserted.
You probably could.
See if you can just sort of...
Hold on.
Oh, perfect.
Can I please get around her? Oh, God.
Man.
Oh,
this is the lobe that I thought was broken, so maybe
Yeah.
that's not how it went.
I guess not.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
You'll break it someday.
Probably. Let me just pull out my whetstone. I'm already hitting green, which is really unfortunate for me.
Did it drop? Oh, it's dropping piercing pods. That's something.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Her body's so big, she takes like every single
It's
hit
like a
forever.
dual blade count.
It is.
Cartwheel.
Yeah, it's a little bit like an auto dual blade cartwheel, though it's like really weak.
I was screwing up on that word though. I was saying like
That's fine.
counterwheel for a
That's
second.
fine. Oh,
Nice. It was very cinematic.
not really.
I thought it was cool.
Oh, I don't have any more anything.
There were stones that you
Shoot.
swapped for the piercing pods.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
I'm sorry.
Oh, dang it. Am I even able to get anywhere that might have something? Maybe.
Nice.
I might not be fast enough, though. No, come on, hit the thing. Fuck.
Is that not even an area where you can...
I thought it was. Is it not?
Maybe.
Am I like
I don't
slightly
know.
off? Oh, damn
I don't
it.
know.
There we go. Fucking hell, I was real. Oh, it didn't hit her at all.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, man. Shit. That was some dumbass bullshit. Oh.
Sorry, Bebs.
That's not your fault. Really, it's a game's fault.
Kind
at that
of
point.
like I told you to pick up the piercing pods and you dropped your stones.
No, I don't. I still don't consider that to be your fault.
Okay. Then I'll take it. I'll take credit for not being at fault.
Yeah. Whoop. Ta-da.
366, that's pretty good.
It's not bad. Could be better, though.
Well, that's what you're getting.
Yeah, for now.
One of those did 15.
Yeah, I know. It's always the first one does significantly less for that. And when it comes to hitting her armored form, it's like it does so little damage. Move out of my way, please. Damn it. No, I'm not ready. Trying to pick shit up still.
Well,
Give me a second.
a throwing knife, that's something.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'm done. I guess there's nothing else I can pick up.
I just love the gold Gajalikas just sort of dancing around.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Like, they're just so happy to be so fabulous.
Let's see here. Yeah, you're mad, I know.
That was cool, even if it didn't do much.
No, it did, like, nothing at all.
Bam. That's what you get. I am absolutely not going to solo this when I get a chance. I'm going
Oh yeah, no, I
to
know.
just bounce into someone else's. You can't SOS from these, I think.
No, you can't.
But
that is the big issue.
Yeah, but like I just let the thing matchmake my online session,
That's fair.
so very likely I can get into that raid.
come
Maybe
on.
not a full one, but better than one person.
Come
This
on,
is-
come on, come on. Please run. Fuck. Hate this button. Like, just the
Yeah,
run button.
when
Just
I
the
was-
R1 on this fucking controller.
When I was playing, I noticed it. I absolutely like.
It's getting
gotten
worse. Like, it was pretty bad to begin with, but it is getting worse as time goes on. I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be the spring in the button, but it's getting to the point where it's like it's no longer recognizing that we're hitting the button, and it's really annoying. It's bad in BlazBlue, because in BlazBlue that's the grab button. So it's like I have like very little in the way of like any grabs I can do.
Yeah, maybe that's why it seems like I'm better at it than I am.
No.
Because you're always trying to grab and can't.
No. I don't. Usually if I try to grab, at least I get some kind of inkling of, oh, it sort of worked, but not usually. I don't know. I've just been trying to adapt to not grabbing as much, which is kind of a weird play style for me, but that's fine. It's not like I've been playing Taker lately.
Just do what I do and just jump constantly.
It's not a... That's not a strategy. That's a...
Sometimes it is.
What isn't? That's just jumping a lot.
Yeah, well, you attack while you do it.
Ugh.
And you jump to dodge attacks. Nuggets are the one that you need like 18 per
Yeah,
armor.
she drops those constantly. I think you can get them on just about anything she drops.
That's good. I mean, like, a lot of what she drops are just like fragments and gold flecks and stuff.
Yeah.
Which are just for selling.
Well, the fragments, I don't think she drops those quite as much as like the crabs drop those, and
That's true.
you can pick them up out of the footprints that she drops or leaves behind. Like,
You get
come
them out
on,
of her pine
come on. There we
cones.
go. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you barely dodged.
Yeah,
all
I
of
know.
that.
I'm really annoyed by how like, oh, I'm doing it again. I'm trying to run and it wasn't doing it. No. Yeah. Okay. No.
Oof.
That's fair. Okay. No running allowed.
Tao just died, I think.
That's fine.
Yeah,
For now.
she's sleeping.
She's got plenty of lives. She can just come back. Come on! Fucking seriously? Like, it looks like it just stands up against the wall when I'm not running and I hit it. Like, it's such a
Yeah,
pain.
it's pretty bad.
It's so fucking annoying.
And I can tell what you're trying to do every time.
Yeah, it makes
It's,
it look like I'm an
obvious.
idiot, though.
No, like, it's obvious that it's just not working.
Yeah. I'm not the kind of person who likes to blame controllers for, like, their own fucking, like...
Yeah, but I'll verify it.
Shortcomings.
I'll verify it.
But
Totally
yeah,
wasn't doing that.
this controller is so fucking annoying.
She's kind of up on the ledge there, and it's weird looking.
Yeah. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Let's see here.
Is she tired?
No, she just... If she face plants like that, sometimes she'll hold it for a little bit. Depends on whether or not she hits anybody. Or if it's the big one, or, like, just kind of the... I think she has a smaller version of that. I just wanted to fucking go magma already so that I can start wailing on her again. Unless she's not going to do it this time. In which case, why not?
I don't know.
She oughta.
She should just stick that way for a little while at the beginning of the next fight.
Yeah, honestly, she should, but she's not gonna.
This would be kind of a neat fight to do with 16 gunners. Just
Yeah.
16 people with heavy bow guns going into, like,
But
chain gun mode.
Do remember, because I keep having to say it, it's not that there's 16 people here. It's that there's 4 people here, and you've just got 4 teams of 4 that see each other at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah. Like, it would be great if you could just literally see just a bunch of people open fire
Yeah,
on
because
this
that
thing.
it would be too much. The game wouldn't. be
Because
able to
she's
handle
so huge and so shiny.
that. Just hit her right in the foot. Oh, well.
The helm crabs look kind of gross when there's a bunch of them in one place.
Yeah, they do.
Like, they look like weird bumps on a rash.
There we go. Ugh.
I wish the dragon pods did flinch. It just always throws me off that they kind of don't.
No, they don't do flinch at all. That's not what
Yeah.
they're there for. They're not flinch pods.
Yeah, but like, they seem like they're more cool than like a piercing pod, but they're not as good for
Come on.
stuff. That was a narrow dodge.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, so long as I survive, that's all that matters. I'd really like to be able to hit this thing a little bit more with some other pieces, but I don't know if that's really going to happen.
Probably not at this point.
Yeah, okay, it's running. Because I'm already picking up the footprints. It's taken off. It didn't even go magma this time. I didn't hit it
Man.
enough. Not enough damage.
Oh well, hopefully you got enough to get the next pursuit level.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
This is, you know, after this will be a great
Yeah.
time to try and pester your dead squad mates about whether or not they're doing this.
I don't know. Do you want to try this one more time?
I kind of don't,
Okay.
because
we'll-
I
we'll
do
be
have work
good
in the
then.
morning.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. So I don't
got
know,
level
I'll check
4.
this and we'll see what it's up to. Yeah. So level 4, which gives me a little bit more on the reward level, and
Kovatroth released?
I have no idea what that one is.
You broke the left
yeah,
hind
so
leg?
left hind leg
Left
broken.
chest.
Pursuit level 6 is another option there.
Yeah, so you don't get a reward for 5.
No, you get a reward for breaking a bunch of stuff, including released, which we don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't know. She turns into a werehog.
And apparently there's a third area we haven't gotten to.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to call this a night?
Yeah. I wish I had final thoughts, but my brain's starting to
All right,
tune
well,
out.
I'm gonna go home before we do this.
Oh, that's true. We gotta look at the new pets.
Yeah, we gotta look at the new pets real fast.
It's gonna make it all worth it to see
Yeah,
like
maybe.
a gold
Oh, my tablet just
scaled
died.
bat. Well, mine's still up. Josh just doesn't plug his tablet in enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Place your pets.
Place your pets. Let's see. So, what were the ones that we were looking for? The new ones?
Gold helm crab, copper kalapa, and then the golden scale bat will not be for the carpet.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out
Gold.
where... Yeah, I guess they do just go
Yeah.
there. Okay, we'll just put these guys on the carpet then. Copper and... Gold helm crab.
They're not as glamorous as your
No,
giant boogers.
not in the slightest, honestly. Look at him.
But he's kind of cute.
He's just a... He is literally just a horseshoe crab.
With
Except
little
like
fluffy
a
fins.
worse version of it, honestly.
I like
I
it.
don't like it as much.
Well, you can put them back once we've taken a
Yeah.
look.
And I'm still not really sure. It is a crab.
It's just a golden
Yeah, it's just
crab.
a little crab.
Is he holding something?
I don't think he
That
is.
little motherfucker stealing something?
I don't think so.
Okay. Now his crab claws are gold.
Yeah.
Hold on, you still have that bat to bring out.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can't convince one of them to come over here. No, is it the jellyfish today?
Well, you like the jellyfish.
Yeah,
it's
well,
fine.
I do, but I was hoping to see one of the weird ones. All right, hold on. Come on, please run. Little faster. That's all I'm asking.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's like the slowest walk ever. Really wish there was some way for me to fix this controller. Okay, where would the bats go, do you think?
On the ceiling. So, entryway might be one of them.
Entryway?
Yeah,
I don't even
gold
know
scale
where the
bat.
entryway is.
At
Oh,
the
okay.
entrance.
I don't even... Okay. Yeah, that sure is a bat sitting there.
See if you can get a better look at it now.
No, you can't. Because there's no way to get a better... Well, I mean, I guess you could just walk over there and try, but, like...
Yeah, the stuff that goes in the
Yeah.
ceiling is a little less fun than the
Yeah,
stuff on
it's
the floor.
much harder to see anything over there.
I wish there were fish in that area. I mean, there still
I
could
wish
be,
there
we
was
just
a
couldn't find them.
button where we could just check out the model for the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's not an option, to be totally and completely honest with
You
you.
can go ahead and put your boogers back
Yeah, I'm gonna
if you
put my
want.
boogers back. Fuck these crabs. Boogers are better.
That's fair.
There we go.
They are pretty cute.
They are amazing, and I love them.
So we concluded? No more thoughts?
I don't know. What final thoughts do you have? I'm petting a toad that isn't there.
He's here. He's beautiful and perfect, and I love George.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if George can get here.
He can.
I don't know if he's
So,
gonna.
like, do we have a release date for Smash?
It's sometime in December. I forget the exact one.
Okay, and our chances of getting it at launch
Or
are
100.
Okay. And Pokemon Go releases in what, a week?
That's in, oh god, what is it? November 18th, 15th, somewhere around there.
So a little more than a week. What's our chances of getting that?
Pretty good. Depends on how people really feel about us playing that game, because I'd be willing to play that for the channel. I'd also be willing to stream it if we wanted to. I was kind of hoping we could finish Red version before that actually happened.
And we just kind of didn't get back
Yeah, but it's
to
kind of
it.
turned into one of those situations where it's like, well, we kind of haven't touched Red version since
We just
February.
haven't had time.
Yeah, it's one of the ones where it's like, for the variety stream, we really wanted to call it ahead of time, and we wanted to announce it and
What
all this other
everyone
stuff.
needs to do is write an angry email to my workplace, which I'm not
No,
going to
no,
dox
don't
myself
actually
with.
do.
I'm
Please don't,
joking.
yeah.
I was saying it's
I
a
know,
joke while
I'm just
you
saying,
just interrupted.
I'm just saying, go ahead, go
Also,
ahead.
no, George is named after George the 13th. He is the best character in Blaze Blue. He is like top tier.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it's really just an issue with scheduling. We want to be able to schedule more, and we want to be able to schedule better, and we kind of just don't want to do big gigantic like variety streams halfway through the week, because if we're doing them on a Wednesday, I feel like people aren't going to be able to catch it. I
don't
feel
know
bad
that's
if people can't
completely
do
true.
it. Like,
We might just want to write up a list of things that we could be streaming and then figure out which ones are priority and which ones can be Wednesdays.
I don't know.
That might just might
know.
just be I do Badger simulators on Wednesdays.
Maybe. We'll see. Outside of that, outside of most of the other talking we've been doing, you guys are great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for putting up with us.
Yeah, thank you for watching the same fight 5 times.
800 times, yeah.
And me losing.
And it's still not done. Outside of that, I got nothing else.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Everyone have a good night and be prepared for random bullshit if I get fed up with my schedule.
Yeah,
just stream on a random day.
like, because originally the plan was that we would do things like Tomodachi Life potentially alongside it and stuff like that. I thought Tomodachi Life would be like super fun, and it's like that's a weekend game. Like, I don't know if we're gonna do that on a Wednesday, but we could probably do other actual garbage.
That's
on
what
Wednesdays,
I wanted
guess.
to do on Wednesdays.
No, I know.
That's what the variety stream was gonna be. Was garbage.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, let's just have a good night. I think we're just trailing off on anyways.
Have a good night, you guys. Combine Tomodachi and...
Josh just said it wrong.
Sort of.
Tomodachi Life.
What did I say?
You said Tomodachi
Oh, sorry.
Life.
Yeah, well. Good night, everybody.
Good night.